The time has come. God save the three. Twitch, YouTube, we're back with another glaive and curtains reaction. I always wanted them to do a collab tape. I saw them in Denver when they did some Y'all tour shows, so that was really nice. And they previewed a couple songs. We're gonna watch the music video to the band, and The Troubles that already dropped a few weeks ago was a banger, one of the top songs of April, of course. But that was another one they previewed. So Glaive's my GOAT. I can't even remember the last time this guy missed on a song. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like it's been years, and I feel like every project he drops, he just inches his way closer and closer to becoming like my favorite artist and like stapling himself in the top 5 and all of that, all those accolades. But this is a duo right here. We'll see if it ends up being better than the Eric DOA collab tape. You know, I don't want to be Mr. Compare guy right away, but I'm kind of interested because, you know, it is another duo project from Glaive, and this one is 12 songs, though. I like that. We get 29 minutes, you know, we don't get something that's just 15 or whatever, so this will be a nice treat. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this underway. They're saying it might be a slow silver summer. Uh-oh. Weston Supermare.
The light creasing, I got the feeling, turn all around.
Hello.
That feeling leads me, if I briefly, but you come around. So I'm coming down, and I'd love to see you. So help me God, help me Jesus. There's joy in greeting, and there's grief in leaving. I couldn't wait another evening. So I'm coming home to you, my dear, home to make it clear that I can see it now, and I can't live without having you right here. Western Superman, I swear.
Nah, dude, them singing together is crazy. We got a nice palette here, honestly, of, you know, alternative music. A little drop in there with some drums. Dude, this has already just got a great feeling of it. I agree, Ben. The cover art is awesome. The SS03, Jesus, baby. I like when Glaive was singing about God there. Back to this sound.
I swear I figured out. I'm coming down. 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 I'm coming down.
Oh yeah.
And I'd love to see you. So help me God, help me Jesus. There's joy in greeting, and there's grief in leaving. I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you. So help me God, help me Jesus.
Like I said,
And there's grief in leaving. I couldn't wait another evening. So I'm coming home to you, my dear, home to make it clear that I can see it now, and I can't live without having you right here. Western Superman, I swear I figured out.
Those strings too I was hearing.
I'm coming down. I'm coming down.
Now that's a collab right here. The boys were going off. Ooh, that is how you open it up. Oh my goodness, dude. I think that's kind of everything you want from, you know, Glaive and Curtains. Save the Three as an opener. Kind of gives me the feeling that, and I know it's one of his most hated songs. It's seriously not that bad, but it gives me the feeling of when you spark up live and direct, like the first, you know, 10 seconds. I don't know if that was an original guitar playing or if that was something they sampled, but, you know, just something about it is just this youthful fun. Like I'm ready to listen to these guys, man. It's just I'm super excited. Half 2. Do the video on the next one.
Do you have to take for to forget. Thank God I haven't yet. And you left, but as you pass, I still have to catch my breath. And I still have that day flat from when we
Caught me there.
out west. Women don't ask, but if you had, it's so resounding, yeah. And it's where you went, till I'm so bad. Thank God we set a rest. I mean we had to, but we still have to left. Maybe I'm running for something I'm not confronting. And if you run into me, don't go making assumptions.
Glaive's part was so good. I'm not gonna lie. I really gotta think about that for a second. No disrespect to Kurtains here. That's why I just sort of paused it. I kind of want to let that sink in, especially the very end. I really want to hear that back. And I think we're gonna be on a lot of his production and everything, because it's reminding me of that Sandy Nevermore I reacted to. And I believe I have one project by him to do.
Something I'm not confronting. And if you run into me, don't go making assumptions. There's better, there's more, there's the little ones, but peace matters more over everything. If you look for force in the kitchen, I know you find it in a minute. But I've had to realize it doesn't even matter who's wrong if you fail to make things right. So bite your tongue a little bit.
Oh yeah. I don't know what they're inspired by right now, but I just feel like now I'm listening to some very old rock. I know they posted some Oasis a few weeks ago, so maybe it's something like that. That's some inspiration. But I don't know what these guys are listening to, but I like it. I didn't expect it for the first couple. Oh yeah, keep going, keep going. My ears are agreeing. God damn, man. Those live drums too. And again, it might just be all them. I know Glaive usually has a group that he works with, or they're gonna go travel to, you know, Alaska or somewhere remote and go work on a project, but I feel like this process is a little bit different. They got this album out so much sooner than I thought it was going to be, but perfect timing for summer, which I think this next song will be for. Yeah, 2 for 2 easily. I love that lane they went for. I'm not even gonna pick a favorite out of those first two. I like them almost damn near equally by the end of half two. Or really both of them said that love is war, kind of in a different way. But Glaive, though, on these first few songs, in a more heartbreak kind of bag, he said something about she can't really make things right. She's failing to make things right. So I'm interested to see kind of what else they'll be talking about here. Track 3, The Band.
You can.
Thank you for putting out a video the same weekend as the project. Kurtains driving?
But the question is, do you want to quit? No.
Nope, getting thrown on the same side.
And that's fine.
Oh yeah.
You were begging to leave and I was dying to go back. 'Cause you were having a moment, I was having a fight. Friends who took karaoke, I'm just like the band. I was falling asleep in the back of the car. You were begging to leave and I was dying to go back. 'Cause you were having a moment, I was having a fight. Friends who took karaoke, I'm just like the band. Money making a show, I was just taking a try.
Glaive, the only artist that doesn't care to keep on saying the F slur in his music. But this time, cause they got the darts. And I actually love that they are jamming out in a whip or the backseat of a taxi. They're actually at the bar and everything, because man, this one could work again for a we don't leave the house type of scenario. I don't know. Let me see. The car reference, sure.
Listen, this lifestyle, it's tough.
Oh yeah. He bummed his cig off of a Chinese man. I'm dead, dude. I don't even think I could say that word as a cigarette. I don't know. I don't want to get banned while I'm doing all these reactions. That would really ruin my new Music Friday. So, not really a word I use personally, but I think it's hilarious that that's what they say over the pond, man. Which ones taste like cinnamon though? I like some drunk darts every once in a while. Maybe tonight. It's like Empire of the Sun. This deadass might be me tonight. Like going to play pool, go get some beers, get a little Coors. That's what I need. This shit got me moving.
Said I was taking a sip, but I was knocking it back. Said I was trying to quit, but now I'm quitting at that. I'm in a Freudian slip, and you were taking it back. Cause they were giving it lip, and I was giving it back to back, back, back to back. We won't be getting to that. The sweat is washing my hands, the blood is fresh, and we already know that it's over, it's over. So let it be okay a little bit longer. And then you were begging to leave, and I was dying to go back. Cause you were having a moment, I was having a bad. Friends who drink karaoke, so just like the band. While he's making a joke, I'm just taking a drive.
It is so singable. I know this line is literally about their friends doing karaoke and all this stuff, but gosh, man, with the beat drops and playful other sounds going on in the background and a little bit of shouting, I feel like Kurtains is adding a lot. His short little verse was dope. Glaive with another killer performance, and again, the chorus so replayable. This one could end up being my favorite. I wouldn't be surprised. Saw this one perform, like I said. This one in the Troubles, so those are my biggest fucking grails of the year. Amen. I got what I wanted. Thank you, Lewis, for the video. That's perfection right there. That's the talent. Track 4, Yaya Toure. Something like that.
We're in the Cotswolds born. Put $1 million in a box, of course.
Of course I did this. Of course I did this.
Sports channel,
There's no
bro.
crying in the Cotswolds. We came up from nothing, put millions in a box.
Maybe one day, dude.
Before, I thank God I'm not, we go on tour. Back of the church, it's a yara. I guess I just expected more. I just can't believe they got ya.
Yeah. Cool drops.
I can't believe it. No, I can't see it. Try to put myself in your shoes, I just can't conceive it. counting, ask me if I made the charge. I said, of course I did. And God strike me down right now if I didn't. I can't help making off of my winnings. Throw the 3 up before it gets 3 up.
3 ups.
It's gone in a minute. If you blink twice right now, you might miss it. Throw the 3 up. Throw the 3 up.
That's the most memorable part about this. Cool.
And I've said it once before, I think I don't know. We go on tour. Back of the church, it's a yara. I guess I just expected more. I just can't believe they got ya. I just can't believe it. Of course I.
Okay. He did say we go on tour again. Why? What is this whole? Why does he say it like that? Or is that like the full translation to this French or whatever the hell is on my screen right now? The Spanish. I don't know what's on my screen right now. But that'd be dope if they went on tour again. I would love to see him again in 2026, not 2025. I almost said the wrong year. Back of the jersey says 3 for all my winners. I like that. 4 tracks in or whatever. So I'm kind of over analyzing a little bit there, my bad. Spinning Around is track 5. I think the last one won't be like my favorite on the album, but it's a nice 2-minute track. I like where it's placed and everything. Let's keep her going. Whipping out the piano, okay. A lot of glaive so far.
There's a crack in everything, 'cause baby, that's the only way the light gets in, and you spinning around. There's a certain pain in us, so let's take it as it comes. You were trying to make a joke, I was trying not to say too much, and you were spinning around.
Hold up.
And you were spinning around.
This song is bliss right here. Sorry if that was a bad pause, but I'm just soaked into Glaive's performance right now. The spinning around, singing he's doing. There's a lot of good singing I feel like I heard on the first track too. Dare I say even improved a little bit. But these tracks feel different than some of the older I Care So Much That I Don't Care At All type of tracks and formulas. They're done in a different way, the y'all ones and the ones on this project as well. It's so soothing when that nice acoustic guitar comes in to just add a little touch. Now he's really showing his lower tone compared to Glaive on this one.
There's so much life in love, but what comes after it? You said that nobody knows. I didn't know what to make of it, so I made a bet again on the same losing horse, the same one I always do. As I'm watching you spin, there's a crack in everything.
Oh yeah.
But nobody told you this like it's strong.
Now they're just sharing the lyrics on this one. That's what I want to see.
Every single thing, and you were spinning around. spinning around. Oh, you're still spinning around. Oh, you're still spinning around.
I'm 5 for 5. Pretty easily. Professor in glaiveology today. I did think I saw someone today walk the stage at graduation with that exact degree that you're talking about right there. They do offer it nowadays. This is the one song that caught me off guard. You will know the song when you hear it. Interesting. This is the interlude. Then we got the front. That was the one that Kurtains was previewing. Let's Link Up and Die is there. Okay. Yeah, I like them singing together on that last one. I want to see more of that. Sharing lyrics.
So we went down to have a few with the old rundown saloon.
And we came out with a plan or two.
Wasn't the Red Dead?
Else to lose.
I told the boys to take it out or never end.
God, thanks for the follow.
So kiss your wife and grab your knife, cause we've got work to do.
Wait, yeah, it is them. It is 100% them. I was checking the credits for a second. Where did they get this idea from? Okay, I'm running this back. We straight went Western on them, bro.
So we went down to have a few with the old rundown saloon.
And we came out with a plan or two and nothing else to lose.
I told the boys to take it out or never end in blues.
So kiss your wife and grab your knife, cause we've got work to do.
I used to be a working man. I toiled the soil and dirt.
And my father was the betting type. He had a funny
way they
way
pronounce
with
it.
words.
He told me, son, it's not the gun, it's the one who draws it first.
I told him, Pa, let's break the law, it's time to get to work. So we traveled south, we're Tulsa bound, we're about a mile out. And we heard a sound, I said aloud, boys were riding out. We did the job, we hurried off, we were quick to get away. So now the job is don't get...
I think they're like, what? Where should we get the accent from? Okay, Nebraska, that's a state in the middle of nowhere. Let's sound like those people, you know, people from my state, you know, people like me. I was never a hick of any sorts, but I think everyone's got them at their school.
Did the job, we hurried off, we were quick to get
Farmer.
away. So now the job is don't get caught and watch every word you say. We were on the run for a couple months till the law finally came. They said you're through, your time is due, and we know all of your names. There was 4 of us and 8 of them, they thought they'd won the game. But Pa had taught me how to draw since I was only 8. As they're bleeding out, they scream and shout, God damn, they got away. And that is how you would go about robbing an old freight train.
Where did they come up with this story, bro? They gotta just be trolling. Like, that's why it's the interlude. Like, you just come up with this random ass idea in the studio. Why a Western out of all interlude concepts or any sort of skit like they could have done? Why, you know, opening the doors to a saloon being the first sentence? Maybe I need to hear the next couple of tracks. I don't know if it plays into that at all. It would really, really catch you off guard if that was like the first track, but it's not like it's really setting a picture, painting a picture, or anything like that. It really reminds me of Logic just dropped this last month. He came out with The Ballad of Rooster Jenkins, and it's this, Morgan Freeman is narrating this story inspired by Django Unchained, Runaway Slave, then there's all these shootouts and, you know, people throughout and all these characters and slave owners and stuff. Goes through this whole album. It's kind of boom bappy and old school hip hop. There's some cool beats on there. I thought we were like getting a scene from that, because that album, or if you know Logic skits or anything like that, like you'll listen to some of these albums and you'll just cut to a straight scene and a skit and your characters walk in somewhere. And I almost thought I like started clicking on one of those files that I've been listening to a lot in the last month. Next up we have the front though. That is the one I'm most excited to see someone else's reaction for.
I told her meet me at the front. You see me doing photos cause I had to make a jump. And I be drinking everything I know I shouldn't want. Double S to 3, baby, we don't go to clubs. I seen you with your friend, you can meet me at the pub. I seen you getting shots, but I think you
Okay, the piano's a couple times now, alright. Not missing.
I'm already drunk, so I just need a second, baby, can you give me one? I'll see you with your friend as I'm leaving at the front. Yeah, you can meet me at the front. Yeah, you can see me at the front. You can see me at the... Yeah, you can see me at the front. I sent a text saying, did you make it back? Did I really need to ask? Cause of course you made it back. I'm the one who called the car, said you made it to your flat, but you wish you never left out. So I'm calling one back for you. I could really be that for you. Heard they close the back door, so you can meet me at the front. You see me doing photos cause I had to make a jump. And I'll be drinking everything I know I shouldn't want. Double S to 3, baby, we don't go to clubs. I seen you with your friend, you can meet me at the pub. I seen you getting shots, but I think you've bought enough. And I don't need another, baby, I'm already drunk. So I just need a second, baby, can you give me one? I see you with your friend as I'm leaving at the front. Yeah, you can meet me at the front. Yeah, you can see me at the front. You can see me at the...
Ooh, hold on. It sounded like Glaive was more on just backing vocals on that one, which Kurtains has taken a turn doing that as well. So good to see him get kind of his best moment and one of his better verses so far. I'm gonna drop a favorite on that one for sure. Let's Link Up and Die. They previewed this within the last week or so, and I was not familiar. This might have been another one he was performing at some shows, but I was not familiar until this snippet. So definitely a couple songs with not just your alternative, presets on there.
Guess this such as life. I've made worse mistakes and I still hope to make them right. I can't say a bad thing about yourself, you picked a side. Like me 2 years ago, my bro go everywhere with pipes. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. 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 Let's link up and wait. I can't help but feel away. I'm in
you could jump this in concert.
Trying to live with my mistakes. Should've never helped y'all out. Really should've let y'all stay in the place I fucking found you. Cause since then you lost your way. Wait. You need to think before you say. Need to speak when spoken to. You overestimate your place. Wait.
Where's Vamp at, dude? This is borderline Glaive going Cardi. This is the closest it will get.
Need to speak when spoken to. You overestimate your place.
Rapping with confidence right now.
You can say the boy about the city, not the city out there. Boy, my whole family rich as shit, straight avarice like I'm Kendall Roy. I heard that little diss, imagine need more to say to upset the boy. I used to spend the shit, now I say the shit like I'm Illinois. I'm in Madrid, losing my shit, I'm like Francisco Goya. I'm like a kid, the crib too big, fuck yeah, let's out of four, yeah. Fuck it, let's hit the floor, yeah. Fuck it, hit him out the door, yeah. We already won the war, but I still find myself wanting more, yeah.
I really like that flow. I know he mentioned like 2 or 3 probably soccer players, celebrities there. No clue who any of them are. Not gonna look them up, but I'm sure it was hard.
Fuck it, hit him out the door, yeah. We already won the war, but I still find myself wanting more, yeah.
Oh, I like the song formula though.
But I guess this such as life.
What he should have done with Weird.
Mistakes and I still hope to make them right. I can't say a bad thing about yourself, you picked a side. Like me 2 years ago, my bro go everywhere with pipes. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die. Let's link up and die, babe. Let's link up and die.
This beat's tough. And it definitely shows too Glaive doing this project, him and Kurtains together, producing it all themselves, that they're not just gonna stick to one bag. They can't just do one thing, and that's something that Glaive has always been great at in his catalog. He's one of those guys that always stands out to me, that each project is kind of sounding different, and as he gets older, he changes, he evolves. I always say that like every reaction, I feel like. And I don't have any problems with these songs yet. The project has had a nice flow for me. I still want to figure out what the interlude was. It's just completely different than the rest of what was going on. UNCA / Composure. There's 4 left on this bad boy.
These UNC girls ain't heard of UNCA. Now they're saying sorry about the hurricane. And I got money to burn and nothing to save. So spend it like it's yours, baby. Them bitches lied to you like they did before, baby. Not even married, so why would we do?
Took me a second.
You feel embarrassed at things you should ignore, baby. Well, why, of course, baby. And if we're being honest, it's cool you're in college for socioeconomics, but the way you're talking sounds like you never got it. Cause this ain't a long girl, you can have it if you want it. So spend it like it's yours, baby. Them bitches lied to you like they did before, baby. Now you're married, so
Yeah, I think this chorus will work for sure, but these UNC girls up at Chapel Hill, they don't know nothing about the girls at the Asheville University. That's not what it's called, but it's called the UNC of A. But it's cool you're in college for socioeconomics. Like, who says that word in an album other than Glaive? Probably. It's more about just his conversation with this girl, I feel.
You never got it, cause this ain't a long girl, you can have it if you want it. So spend it like it's yours, baby. Them bitches lied to you like they did before, baby. Not even married, so why would we divorce, baby? You feel embarrassed at things you should ignore, baby. Well, why, of course, baby.
Hey guys, you're having too much fun and it's not supposed to be fun.
Too much fun. Hope the stream's having fun. Happy Friday. No Chick-fil-A.
I know you
North Carolina,
go,
Asheville. Okay.
and I'm trying to take you home with me. I just want you to know you're not like these other hoes I've seen. Yeah, we up right now and nobody else is home. Take it off right now.
Okay, use this voice more. Use this voice more,
I'ma
Kurtains.
bring you close, then we take it to the floor. I can do it slow. I want you without composure. I'm gonna show ya. I'm trying to see you do all types. See you before
I'm
my
so
flight,
proud of
said
him.
I'd give her my
Whoa.
whole life for this song. I'm trying to see you lose composure. I'd send you 20 grand before I ever think to post your mind. Cause you look better than the photos.
I send you 20 grand before I even think to post
You
it.
didn't even notice that. See, I got all these hoes on me. Money comes and goes, darling. I just hope that you're up right now and nobody else is home. Take it up right now. Lay your body on the sofa. I'ma bring you close, then we take it to the floor. I can do it slow. I want you without composure.
That's it right there. Kurtains is the cherry on top. with that kind of wavy singing he's doing. I haven't even really heard him do something like that. That was so surprising. It felt like an R&B type of song with some of the lyrics I was hearing. You never really hear Glaive, Kurtains, and them have more than like a line or two in a row about I was gonna say sexy time, bro, but I should probably be more mature than that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really talk about in detail like a lot of other artists would in more gruesome ways and everything. You know, their physical interactions and stuff like that with girls. So that definitely made it feel a little bit different on that one. But even Kurtains' addition on the back half of that song was what made it for me. I think otherwise it would have been, if it was just a solo Glaive song, I think it would have ended up being the worst on the project, or one of the weaker ones, but it's not. It's not. Now we got Flying.
Open up, it's the goddamn police.
I'm already excited to like listen back to this, dude. It's fun. Okay. Back to this.
Caught you in a rush. To you it's just a crutch, but I was flying. I said, where'd you get this from? And I knew I said too much when you were silent. And you and I went down to raise the flag, 'cause I was down to drive if you drove back. Yeah, you and I and us and them and all of that and everything. And that is when I noticed that your shaky hands and I was glancing down. That I'm wrong about this one, yeah. All your arms around mine, yeah. Make more hills out of mountains, but let's not talk about it, 'cause this one's far too crowded.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I mean, come on, dude. Come on, man. I never really would, like, this is a sound from Glaive that I guess I never was ready for. It's not something I guess I was asking for, and I never really cared where he was going to go next. I was just really happy he was making something with Kurtains, but I don't know, it feels like a treat to hear him make some songs like this. I guess he had one with MGK. It's not the pop punk style, you know, some high school music like that. But this is badass for Glaive. I'm not gonna lie.
You caught me in a rut, and simply I had nothing for it. That's the thing with us, we plant our trees in empty forests, and simply put it might destroy.
I hear you back there, Kurtains.
I fall backwards. I tell myself I'm moving forwards, even when I say I love you. Just a noise, yeah, make a choice, 'cause it's you and I, and us and them, and all of that and everything. And that is when I noticed that you shaky hands, you nervous glance, and I hope that I'm wrong about this. I pray to God about it. I made a song about it. So why, oh, why are you
too crowded. That was probably the best, bro. Lock that in my top 3. Woo! I didn't know it was gonna be all of that. Oh my god, dude. And it was just perfect how the electric guitar was hitting on the back half of the song. It was really done with perfection. I almost thought that was a book, or that was almost taking a page out of Bruce Springsteen's book or something like that. Amazing work, and a sound that I just can't believe I heard from Glaive and Curtains. I'm gonna be jamming to that all year. Like I said, that's easily one of my favorites on here. I want to go back and even look at some of those lines that Glaive had. I like how he flipped that lyric though at the beginning of the verse. I caught you in a rush, says so and so. Later on he says, caught me in a rut, talking more about himself. I'm excited to dive into more of the lyrics in some of these, but there's more personal things going on in Glaive's life than I guess I thought, was happening. I think just in general, like the melody of this one that they're on, and Have To, and Western Supermare on these type of instrumentals is so good, and it also feels different too on a few tracks, different than Glaive has ever sounded, or really some of these song formulas in this project, once again in Glaive's catalog and for Curtains here early on. Very different sounding than a lot of his other projects. To me, these songs feel like they're developed different. I don't know how to put it. Let's jam out to The Troubles. Guess we gotta hear that one, right? Can't forget about it. Then one after is what I meant. Sure. What a sound. Good single. Great pick.
And I hate to be this way. I was taught that it was rude, and my mama raised me better, but my brothers raised me too. I'm in torn like Henri, I'm in Boston like him too. That's the trouble with consumption, I still struggle with it too. We still want money like the Troubles, cause we have nothing else to do. We have nothing else to do. We have nothing else to do. We have nothing. 2 hands in the air for the best ones. 2 hands down now for the rest of them. Already too much in the step down. Said slow down, girl, take a rest time. Take a second, take a breath down. My bro shoot, cut out the Vesper. Back out the weapon, back up your bridge. In the last album, you dropped was the present.
The last album you dropped was depressing, bro. Who are they talking about? I always want to know. Back to Glaive. It's put together so well. So replayable, this one.
And I still barely even know what cufflinks are, but we get money like the Troubles, blow it at the mall. 2 hands in the air for the best ones, and keep them there for the rest of them. This life ain't fair with the best of them. What's left to see is
Is that real that the title is actually after a 1968 to 1998 conflict between Irish Republican/nationalists and British Unionists and Loyalist groups? A period heavily associated with bombings, riots, and political violence. So them blowing money, that's the double entendre. Is that real? I found that on Genius, dude. Is that really where this damn line is coming from? He probably knows that history with some of the random stuff he talks about in his lyrics. It might be a Glaive thing to happen, but also with his mom is British, so I guess that could make sense. Sometimes you gotta click on the Genius annotations. You never know what is gonna happen. Yeah, I love how they turn it up to a rave and do this very hyper pop EDM merge and sound. I was saying when I reacted to this, I'm a huge fan of like Nate Sibb and Two Hollow, so those are another duo right there that could make a sound like the Troubles and a song like that and make a cool project. I'm not saying similar to this because I don't think it fully would be at all if those two made a project together. But another duo or a younger kind of group of guys that aren't, you know, mainstream. We're not talking about Future and Young Thug's, you know, collab tape, right? We're talking about these guys. But I just think it'd be really cool if they did that. All right, last one is Crisis. It's been a damn good project, and like I expected, one of the best of the year in those conversations for me. Just as a fan of these guys and as a Glaive fan, I have that bias, and like I also know at this point how much it's gonna be in my rotation for sure.
I found it strange when those I love are more than fine to walk the line. Now I've realized it's something more, it's nothing more sometimes. I've had my cake and ate it.
Ever since Polo Ponies, I don't mind getting a couple of these from Glaive too.
I told the truth, I told the in-between. I found no way to lie. I'm lying, I'm in crisis. I need something more.
My boy's in Crisis.
Even if I find it, I would likely leave for something more. I'm half a world away from everyone that I will ever know. Thought that this was what I wanted, and I never think of home. I feel it now more than ever in a way I never know. Tell you now and I'll be honest, 'cause you know I've been lying, I'm in crisis, I need.
This part just made me sad though a few lines ago when Kurtains is talking about how he's half a world away from everyone that he'll ever know and that he grew up with. He's from Wales, if you don't know. I thought that this was what I wanted, and I never think of home. So I feel like it's kind of a, you know, so, you know, almost like moving away to college, but like moving countries, bro. Touring, traveling, like, gotta be crazy. Like, I definitely think of those things a little bit when I become a fan of an artist, or like figure them out a little bit, because not all artists are the exact same copy and paste, stereotypical. Cool when some stories are different, I guess. They're both feeling it on this one. So this is a painful way to end it, but that's some music they wanted to display a couple times. Gave us the Troubles, the band, other bangers. I like that variety even in this.
Even if I could find it, I would likely leave for something more.
Pick it up.
I don't know what I want, but I just know that I want it. I don't know where this way's from, but please just get it off me. It's not like I see a lesson, I've always wanted better. And I know you know me. We both know that I hate to lie. I'm lying, I'm in crisis. I need something more. And even if I find it, I would likely leave for something more.
Even if they find what they're looking for, Glaive saying, I would likely leave it for something more. And at this point, I don't know what he's searching for, and I didn't know he was going through. Again, like I was saying, some of those things, or maybe relationship changes and whatnot. W. Glaive though, this was the best project of the week for me, so this was the one I was most excited to do. I think there's more, just like all of Glaive's albums, and even when I went back and reviewed Y'all and plenty of other songs I've heard from Glaive, separate than your quick, 2020 project that is over in a flash. I think there's a lot more nowadays in his music to go back and dive into, in the lyrics and everything. Kurtains being his right-hand man and everything now. Tour together, this duo, I love it, man. Slow Silver Summer, Slow Silver for Life, 03s. I think that's kind of cool too. I don't really want to flip it on myself or anything, but being born in 03, I don't know, it makes it more fun to say and whatnot, but let me know your favorite tracks down below. I'm gonna let you know my favorites for sure. One of the best cover arts of the year as well, I want to point that out. Western Supermare, Have To, the band. Trust me, I'm not gonna say all of them, but there's great moments even in the middle of this. God, honestly, spinning around the front, Let's Link Up and Die, I don't know which one's the best out of the middle pod there. Again, the interlude, bro, that one is just flying is, where's my flying fans at, dude? Let's start a cult together. No, let's not do that. Crisis was a good ender. Yeah, God Save the Three, that is the project, ladies and gentlemen. Glaive's always very fun to react to, so we'll do plenty more Glaive reactions, curtains reactions on the channel, so come and join us on Twitch. I have a Discord as well if you want to join the Frosty Flock. I got all my links in the description with my socials right here on screen, the whole reaction. And if you know where this ranks in like Glaive's discography or something really early on, let me know. It's going to take a few listens for me, that's for sure. It's way better than, I don't even remember the title to it, I'm not going to lie, because it was the only one I was talking about before this reaction that I kind of have a problem with. Then I'll Be Happy. Yeah, I always, you know, like the singles the most on this project, which are thrown at the very end. And so not all of them are the best, you know, playlist type of tracks in my opinion. And if you see me tweet about it, or what I said earlier in the stream was, I don't know what it is. I get the black and the white on both sides of the cover, but just split down the middle like that, it's just not right in Glaive's discography, man. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching the video. Like I said, go stream God Save the Three. Proud of Glaive, proud of Curtains. Some very nice sounds, nice pockets they found. I'm gonna be running this back. We'll catch you guys soon. More videos on the way. Subscribe to both my channels. Peace.